If you're somebody who struggles with a lot of inconsistency, meaning you're spending more time in the woods than you are in the fairway, this episode is going to help you be a ton more consistent. If you can learn how to use your wrists like I show you in this episode, you'll be spending a lot of time in the fairway, hitting more greens, having more fun. What I'm using today is a HackMotion sensor, and what this sensor is going to do is tell me where my wrists are positioned throughout the golf swing. Your wrists can be the difference between you having a bad swing or a good swing, a bad shot or a good shot. Most high handicappers and inconsistent golfers with their wrists in the golf swing deal with a lot of cupping. Now that's where this wrist gets in this type of position here. The key to being consistent is having at least a flat wrist here or even a slightly bowed wrist. Cupped wrist is tough to play good golf from because it keeps the club face very open. Open club face points away from your body. So the ball goes off the planet every time you have an open club face. The magic of having a flat wrist or a slightly bowed wrist is that it will prevent you from making a bad golf swing. It'll actually keep you in a zone of consistency, just like the pros. I've got the HackMotion software pulled up, and you can see that with the sensor, it's reading my movements in real time right here. So right now I've got a flat wrist. As soon as I cup the wrist, it cups on the software. Also, bowing the wrist, it does the opposite. It bows the wrist on the software. So today we're looking at getting our wrist in this position. And this software is going to train me with the sensor on how to get in that good position every single time. So I really can't make a bad golf swing if I do this correctly. The key thing we're going for today is the angelic voices, my favorite part. It tells me if I've got my wrist in the correct position in real time. Watch this. This is cupped, it's bad. This is angelic, it's good. I've got this set to the point where the wrist can either be flat to slightly bowed. See, it's a little range, pretty tight range. Too much bowing, it doesn't give me angelic voices. Too much cupping, no angelic voices. Right in the middle, my happy place, right there. Go to your happy place. So, let's apply this to the golf swing. At the top of the backswing, there's cupping, no angelic voices. Flat left wrist, angelic voices, beautiful. Too much bowing, not good. So I've got this little range right here, which is where I want to be. Beautiful. Flat left wrist, club face is square. That's right where I want to be. That shot's got a great chance of going to my target. Next, we focus on keeping the angelic voices in the downswing. So I'll go to the top of the backswing. Beautiful. If I come over the top, I lose my angelic voices. Where'd they go? Oh, that's right. They don't salute over the top golf swings. If I want to have a good downswing, keep my wrist in this position. Look at that right there. That club's never coming over the top if you keep the angelic voices. The club head's staying behind me, staying behind the hands, not getting out in front of the body. Ooh, there goes the angelic voices. So most high handicappers and inconsistent golfers will experience this. All pros, the best ball strikers of all time, experience this. So now you're starting to feel what it's like to have the correct downswing as well as the correct backswing. And what I love about this is I'm not thinking so much about hitting positions as much as I am just keep hearing the angelic voices. If I keep hearing the voices, I know I'm good. Now I'm going to make a swing, and this device is going to record it, and we'll take a look at it. All right, so there's one swing, and it tells me right here, great job, Tom. You have an average of 22 degrees, which is in my goal range for keeping the wrist flat. Top backswing, let's look at it. That's a nice flat wrist right there. Starting the club down, wrist is staying flat, good. Club face is square, so the ball is going to likely start towards my target if I keep it like that. We're almost at impact here, halfway down. It's still staying flat, and I can change the angle if I can't quite see it. Same position, just a different viewpoint, different perspective. You can tell the wrist is still flat here. This enables me to do things that I can't typically do without the help of a sensor. Right impact. Here there's just a slight cupping of the wrist, a little bit of a stronger grip. I'm kind of returning it back to where I was at address. So I could improve that, maybe get a little bit more of a flat wristed impact to hit the ball a little lower, compress it a little bit better. So if I don't like that little bit of cupping that happens at impact, I'll make another swing feeling what it's like to have a flat wrist through impact. So right here. That's what I need to feel. This is like having an instructor in your home. The longer I can hear those angelic voices, the better. Then I make a swing with that same feel. Let's see if I can recreate it. That was a good one. That was a good one. I heard the voices longer there. I improved my impact position in one swing. I got a much flatter wrist. I will compress that ball better. Let's go back to the downswing because I really want to hammer this home. Hop a backswing. Now I'll keep the wrist in that same position. Club head staying behind me. This is the money zone. Club head behind the hands. This is a draw instead of a slice. Angelic voices staying there into impact. Oop, I lost a little bit. I'm cupping my wrist. So keep it. Keep it. Right there. I'm really aware of my wrists now, more than I would be if I didn't have this device. Look at the impact position. Hands are automatically ahead because I haven't changed the angle of my wrist. So then we're going to hit a shot. Feeling this. Do it in slow-mo first. Just want to feel it. Angelic voices. Keep the angelic voices. Nice. That felt solid. That felt really solid. It's kind of like giving a golf lesson to yourself. The magic of this HackMotion sensor is that you will create beautiful golf swings, consistent golf shots, and you're training the correct motion in the downswing and even in the backswing here. There is no way for you to come over the top with this sensor in the correct spot. It is impossible. Because if you come over it, you won't hear voices. You won't hear angelic voices. What you will hear are those voices that keep you up at night, the ones that tell you about slicing and hitting the woods. You won't hear angelic ones like this. So then we hit a nice full swing here, regular speed. Think about the angelic voices. Oh yeah, keep it through impact. And it even tells me with nice sound, great job. Perfect. Okay, so right now it's told me I've made 6 swings and they've all been in the range I want. That means that I'm progressing well. My whole practice session is being consistent. It's recording my practice session. On this next one, I'm going to do a little cupping, a little inconsistent move through the ball. So it's going to look like a high handicap type of position. All right, this one was out of the range, and it told me, Tom, what are you doing there? What are you doing? No voices. This one guy right here is not green, so it's way off. That would be an inconsistent move through the ball. You look at top of backswing right here, look at that cupping of the wrist, and then even into impact. If I kept it cupped, flipped at it, flipping at it, it's hard for me to hit that ball solid. So I know right away that we got to get out of that zone. The voices weren't there. Let's just leave that zone. You know now that the key to being a consistent ball striker, hitting the fairway, hitting greens, that Crispy KFC, hearing angelic voices is the key. The way you do that, you need a flat lead wrist or a slightly bowed lead wrist at the top of the backswing. You keep the angelic voices into the downswing. The club's in a great spot here. You keep the angelic voices going into impact and through. If you can do that, you will be a consistent ball striker. The HackMotion sensor improves the quality of your practice. It's like having a pro right here on your wrist and on your iPad telling me exactly how I'm doing, so I'm not guessing. There's no guessing involved with this process. I'm able to walk away with a practice session saying I know exactly what I worked on and I improved. You can check out a HackMotion sensor by going to the website that I've linked in the description and comments below. And if you use code SagutoGolf, they'll get you free shipping. This sensor is an indispensable piece of your golf toolbox. You can see the power of this right here. You'll keep the club on the right path to consistency, and you'll hear some angelic voices too. So thanks again for tuning in today, Saguto Golfers. If you're looking for a simplified way to play your best golf right now, check out my website, Saguto.golf. In it is a structured learning program designed to help you play your best golf right now. Life is too short to play bad golf, so start playing the best golf of your life right now with Saguto.golf. Thanks for tuning in, and here's some more angelic voices.